How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new cards that are coming to Dokkan. Of course, this includes the brand new Agility, LR Trunks, and Goten for the Agility type group. We also have Rebirth for STR Super Saiyan Goku from the Full Power Freezer banner, and I actually showcased him quite a while back. So if you want to check that video out, I will leave it linked at the end, hopefully. And then, of course, we finally, okay, emphasis on finally, got the Rebirth for Super Vegeta. He was announced like 2 or 3 months ago in the V-Jump magazine, and he is legit only coming now. So Bandai are kind of bad when it comes to organizing the rebirths and just announcing that certain rebirths are going to be coming out, and of course focusing on the release times. But LR Trunks and Goten was definitely a bit of a surprise just because we legit got one, and the way that they have been doing the LRs is that they come out once every month or so, something along those lines. And a big question that I had was, now that they've released every single lead for that, certain type with that particular leader skill, what are they going to be doing after that? And of course, today we did find out the answer. Going to be going over all the cards basically that have been announced. And yeah, hope you guys are having a great day as always. And if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now, to jump straight into it, I'm just going to say right off the bat that this leader skill is just absolutely overpowered in my opinion. And of course, I am going to be going over why. And this on top of the category stuff, I honestly don't know how I feel, but let's jump straight into it. So 4 key to super agility types, as well as a 100% stats boost, and he also gives, or they give I should say, 2 keys to extreme agility types and a 70% stat boost. So overall, you can make a very, very good hero and agility team. And the fact that they give 2 key to extreme types as well just honestly blows not Margin Vegeta, but it blows Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's leader skill out of the water. It basically makes him irrelevant because there is legit no need for you to run him on that team. It's just way more beneficial for you to run that mixed hero and villain team, because you can run Margin Vegeta, Super Saiyan Rose, Super 17 Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well. This leader, I don't even know what they were thinking when they made this leader skill personally. 4 key to super agility types, 2 key to extreme agility types, and of course we all know that they are going to be doing the exact same for an extreme type lead. So it's going to be extreme agility key plus 4, and I'm just thinking of all the possibilities. If they were to release an extreme equivalent of this leader skill, which they will most likely do, because it seems like they are going down the same route with the LRs now, with the whole extreme agility type leader skills, where of course it's split and they give a certain percentage to the other depending on what type of group they are. If they do this for extreme agility, you are legit just going to run LR Trunks and Goten, and then the other LR, which is most likely going to be an extreme type of course, and just make an absolutely overpowered team. Margin Vegeta, both LRs, LR Trunks, and then of course the other one, Super Saiyan Rose, Super Vegito. I have no words. Like, the category stuff was, if the category stuff wasn't enough already, with having LR Trunks, LR Gohan, Ultimate Gohan in the same team, they are adding yet another LR to that team. And okay, let's just not question their decisions with the game. But let's move on to the passive skill. At the start of the turn, get a random amount of key between 3 and 9, as well as a 120% attack boost when performing a super attack. So of course this is just basically a passive, like again with the 120s. The 120s is just expected at this point, but the 3 and 9 key basically just makes it a bit easier to be able to get the 18 key super attack, and that is definitely the one that you want to aim for, because if we look at his super attack mechanic, at 12 key colossal damage, own attack goes down for 1 turn, 50% chance that the super attack will change and add for 1 more turn defense down. So basically you want to avoid getting a 12 key super attack because his attack will go down, and there is a, from what I can tell, there's a 50% chance that the super attack will lower his own defense. But of course, if we move on to the super attack that is 18 key, Mega Colossal Damage, for 1 turn defense up by 30% chance that the super attack will change and add for 1 more turn, attack and defense increased by a large amount. The way it's worded here is a bit weird, but basically there is a 30% chance for you to raise your own attack and defense with the 18 key super attack. And if I'm not mistaken, that 18 key basically guarantees that you're still getting the 120 attack up, right? But if you get the 12 key, it's just going to go down slightly. But if you get the 18 key, it has a chance for it to go up even more. So guaranteed 120 to his attack. With a 12 key, it goes down if you get that. and there is a chance for it to lower your defense. But with the 18 key, it has a chance for it to lower or increase your attack and defense. I hope I didn't make a mess of that. I hope you guys understood that clearly. I tried to explain it as best as I can, but the way it's written here is kind of all over the place. But again, shout out to the Dokkan subreddit for the translations. Of course, he is in that mixed blood saying category lead. At Super Attack 20, he gets a 30% attack boost. But if we move on to his links, he has the Innocence, Prodigy, Sea Fighter, Shocking Speed, Budding Warrior, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. So Shocking Speed isn't that much of a problem. It's actually very, very good for that Ultimate Gohan team, because the main link on that team is honestly Shocking Speed. If you do have the LRs, you have LR Gohan, Shocking Speed, LR Trunks, Ultimate Gohan. To be honest, he's actually going to be helping out that team massively, especially because he gives himself Ki, which means that you don't necessarily have to focus on giving this LR in particular too much Ki. But the thing that I'm interested in is what are the rotations going to look like, because you're going to have LR Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, and then LR Ultimate Gohan and LR Trunks. So I would imagine that he is going to be some sort of floater, because when you compare, I'm saying him a lot, I should be really saying they, but I hope you guys get what I'm saying. So they will probably a floater if you do not have if you do have those LRs, sorry, but if you don't have one of the other LRs, they are definitely going to be in your rotation. But overall, incredible card. The best thing about them by far is the fact that they have potentially the most broken leader skill in the game at the moment, and it's just such a shock to me, because like I thought we were going down this category lead route, but then you come out of another LR, and it does seem like he is, well, they are going to be summonable. And if you aren't aware of what is coming up, basically there is going to be like a massive event where you can summon particular Dokkan Fest exclusives from their own types of banners. For example, there's going to be an agility type banner for Dokkan exclusives, and of course there's going to be multiple banners for tech, STR, physical, int, and I would imagine that the LR is going to be in the agility one, and maybe you can pull him from there, or maybe it's going to be the World Tournament reward, because they haven't updated that in ages. But that would be cool if they made him a World Tournament exclusive. I would be super happy with that, because it's like only a certain amount of people will be able to get him, and it's not like it's going to be crazy OP and you're going to see him pop up, you know, every single time that you want to take on an event. But overall, great card. I do have a few complaints that they maybe don't know how overpowered it actually is, but again, we have to see it in action before we jump to any conclusions. But moving on to the STR Super Saiyan Goku, he was honestly one of my favorite units. I really love the art for one, and he was just so unique, but the problem with him is just that he didn't really provide too much to, you know, the entire team, as he only had the ability to survive knockouts. And if you saw that video in particular where I tried to use him, it's just so hard to get that particular scenario to go off. But hopefully we'll be able to get that to happen a bit more frequently, and I will try my very best to show that off as soon as the rebirth does come out, of course. But his leader skill gives a 40% stats boost to agility, STR, and tech types, as well as 2 Ki. He increases his own attack for 1 turn. I am pretty certain it says here that he has immense damage actually, so that's really good. He can survive KO attacks if health is above 20%. He gets a 90% attack boost. His links are Golden Warrior, Combat FX Saiyan, Super Saiyan, which I believe that Combat FX Saiyan is just Saiyan Warrior race, so keep that in mind. Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Z Warrior, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limits. Unfortunately, no Fist Battle, which definitely would have made him a bit better. But I'm very curious to see how good he actually is in action. Unfortunately, my one on the Japanese version of the game is only at Super Attack 1, because I wasn't really playing JP when the crossover events came to the Japanese version, so I didn't really have the opportunity to get him, you know, basically farm the Super Saiyan Gokus to feed into him. I can go ahead and do a bit of farming now, which I'll most likely do just to get into Super Attack 10. Of course, try him out when he does get his rebirth. But overall, pretty solid card. I think it's just pretty standard unit that you're going to be putting on your STR team. I think the immense is a bit of a question right now. I legit searched the entire subreddit, and this is the best translation that I could find, and this is most likely what it's going to be like. Immense, it's either going to be immense or supremes. Of course, immense is going to be raising that amount massively, and if there is some sort of confirmation what he actually has, I will leave it in the comment section down below. But keep that in mind, he is a good unit. Definitely has one of the most unique passives in the game when it comes to surviving KOs, because I don't believe anyone else in the game has that apart from the nail, which of course is a super rare. But if we move on to the agility Super Vegeta, his leader skill gives 2 Ki and a 40% stat boost to agility, STR, and physical types. He causes supreme damage, should have really been immense. And here's the thing, he increases his own attack for 9 turns. no one else in the game has that 9-turn increase, so it's basically going to be lasting for the entire game. And if you can consistently super attack, of course, it's going to be getting higher and higher. The reason, I don't even know why he was a support unit to begin with, but they went down the support unit road for him when he first came out. But he does give 2 key to agility, physical, and STR types, as well as a 25% attack and defensive boost. So he's just basically another support unit. He just gives key to more types, and of course you're going to be putting him on your agility type team the majority of the time. So he is a good support unit, but if you have others, he may not exactly be that great. I'm curious to see how much of an increase that 9 turns actually is. I know it lasts that long, but I don't know if it's like 100%, 50%. Will be interesting to see how much of an increase that actually is. But he does have Golden Warrior, same Warrior Race, Super Saiyan Prodigies, Z Fighters, Soul vs Soul, and Shattering the Limits. So no Fist Battle yet again. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw someone else putting this out, pardon me. He was initially supposed to awaken with the medals from the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta event. So, was that a mistake by Bandai? Did they change plans like last minute? Because they legit just robbed this man of Fierce Battle, and that would have, you know, made him hit a bit harder, of course. Or do they have something else in plan? Are they planning on releasing a brand new Super Vegeta, which will be an absolute beast? And they're like, you know what, let's just release a Rebirth and then release a brand new one that's actually really damn good and is supposed to hit, you know, super hard. But no word on that yet. Of course, in the coming days, you are going to be getting this festival of like a bunch of different Dokkan events, of course. Well, Dokkan banners with agility tech, physical, STR, in type. So if you want to go for one in particular, of course you can go ahead and do so. But the thing that definitely surprised me the most was the leader skill on the LR Goten and Trunks. The fact that there is even a new LR at this point, like not even 2 weeks after Trunks was released, was definitely a bit of a surprise. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Are you excited for the new cards? Are you going to use maybe the Goku or your STR team Vegeta? Let me know in the comment section down below as always. And of course I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think that the leader skill is just way too broken? Do you think it's balanced? Do you think they should make it like, do you think they should make the LR limited? Let me know in the comment section down below as always. But I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you all in the next one.